If you want to learn how to use Tradovate and how to place trades, this is the only video that you are going to need. Let's start off with how to pull up your futures contracts, and then we'll talk about how to set up the chart and how to place your trades. So in order to pull up your futures contract, you want to click this plus sign right here where it says new tab. Now, if you're trading ES, NQ, MNQ, or even GC, just whatever you're trading, type it in, and then you're going to see the contracts that pop up. Now, what you want to do is you want to choose the very first contract. So right now we are going to be using NQH5. Now, once you click on that, a new tab will appear, and it's probably going to look something like this. If you have this annoying thing right here, just come down here to where it says data box and click that to get rid of it. Now, in order to change the candlesticks, what you want to do is go to this tab right here that says bars, click on that, and then choose candlesticks. Now, to change your time frame, you want to go right here to where it says time period. You can see right now I have the 15-minute, but I personally like to use the 5-minute. It's just personal preference. And you can also add any custom time frames as well, but that's how you're going to change your time frame. Now, if you want to change how your chart looks, you want to go right here to where it says chart settings, click on that, and then head down to color scheme. From here, you can choose if you have a light background or a dark background. Sorry if I blinded you guys. Personally, I'm just going to use a dark background, however. Now, to add your indicators, you want to go right here to where it says indicators and click on that. You can see that they have different tabs that you can choose from. Personally, I like to use moving averages. So we're going to click on that, and then we're going to find EMA. Now, I'm going to put on 2 of these, and the first one is going to be the 8 exponential moving average, and I like to make it like this little purplish color right here. So then we'll click save, go back to where it says indicators, find EMA again, click on that and make it 21. Now, personally with my 21 EMA, I like to make it white. So we'll just set it to white and then click save. And now we have the 8 EMA and the 21 EMA. And really it's just personal preference, whatever other indicators you want to add. The only other thing I would probably personally add is volume. But that's how you're going to add your indicators and how to turn on volume. Now, say you're watching 2 different futures. Like for me personally, I watch the NASDAQ futures as well as S&P futures. All you have to do is just click on either one of these and it's going to flip back and forth. Or if you want to have both of them set up at the same time, click on the future that you want to drag out. You can see how the screen splits in half. You can either do a top and bottom or a left and right. I'm personally just going to do left and right. So now as far as placing trades, it's actually very simple. You can see up here that we have these 2 green buttons, buy market and buy bid, or sell market and sell ask. Personally, when I'm trading the S&P futures or the NASDAQ futures, I just buy and sell market because the spreads are so tight. It would be stupid of me to, sit there and potentially miss my order just because I'm putting in a limit order. So I always do buy market or sell market. And if you want to adjust your position size right here where it says 1, we have this little drop down button. You can click that. If you want to do 2 contracts, 3, 4, 5, etc. All you got to do is click on that. And then again, if you wanted to buy market and get long right now, you would just click it. And if you want to sell or trim, you would just adjust your position when you go to trim. So you want to sell 3 and then you have 2 left and you want to trim 1 and 1. But yeah, it's just personal preference how you go about that. But personally, like I said, I would more so use buy market and sell market, especially because the spreads are so tight. Now, the only other thing I would use on here is the drawing tools. So you would go to this button right here and highlight drawing tools, click on it, it'll pop up. You have your support and resistance lines, your Fibonacci retracements is mainly the 2 that I would use. But if you want to use the Fibonacci retracements, you would simply just click and drag from level to level. Or if you want to draw a resistance line, you would simply just click and drag it to the right. And that's how you're going to use your drawing tools. But anyways, that's a quick